I just want to explain how I attach my leaves and my stems. I make those separate. I attach all the stems by themselves first. Then I do all the leaves separate. I shape them a bit just to give them a bit of movement. A few things to keep in mind. It's all personal, remember. I think that every little pumpkin has a front and a back. I like to see the little twist of the stem. I just think it looks more interesting. So I try and put my leaves on that side. If I put the leaves here, you would just see that. So I do that on purpose. You don't have to, but I do. I want it to look like it's got some movement. So I don't attach it all the way to the bottom. You want your leaves a little bit thicker, because if they're too thin, they might get knocked off and broken. So I purposely make the clay thicker so there's less chance of them breaking. Let me get the one that's got no leaves. I'm going to put leaves on this. Now it plays one on top of the other, just the one slightly overlaps, and they've got a bit of movement to them. So that is what I keep in mind. And then once they're attached, I get my needle tool, and if I can find my needle tool, I'll get it. Okay, I'll get my needle tool, and you don't have to, okay? You really don't have to make a hole in these if they're dried properly. And usually they must be dried to go in the kiln anyway. But I put a little hole. I get my needle tool and I put it in a place where you really can't see it. Where the leaves and little stem joins, I usually put a hole roughly right in there. You probably can see it now if I show you closely. And then I get a brush and I literally dab it in. So you're basically even making the hole smaller in the pumpkin to let the air out that I've been trapping.